Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have our first review of 2025 and it's the new driver from Cobra. Remember, if you like our channel, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. Felt good. Wow, that's long. I mean, that was unreal. So it's Christmas time and Cobra have delivered us a little present prior to Christmas Day, and that is the new driver for 2025. So Cobra have released the new DS Adapt, launches today. It'll be available in January and we've got it here to test. Now, DS Adapt, what is it? Well, it's Cobra's most adaptable driver. There's 4 different heads. And where the story is really going now with Cobra is in the cog system. So when you look at the cog system, there's a lot of numbers and letters. Other manufacturers use different versions, but Cobra have got this one. Now, there are so small, the cogs, there are so many different variations for you to make this upright, more loft, less loft. So from a fitting perspective, they can really dial in this product. Now, they've got 4 different heads. They start with the LS, so that's the plain, it's a plain black head, nice and simple. It's their low spin model. It's not gonna be their most highest selling driver. It's gonna be for that really niche guy or girl that wants to reduce spin, that really struggles with controlling spin on the golf ball. Last year's model, we didn't see a huge amount of the LS model being sold, but it's in the range and ready for next year. The next model up is the X, which I would call the standard head. Standard head. It's the flashes of blue. What you can do with this model is, apart from the cog system and the adaptability of that, you can also flip the weights from front to back. So you can move where the heavier weight is, nearer the face or further away from the face, depending on the type of ball flight that you want to affect. So standard product. It's going to, I think this is going to be their probably number 4 driver, sorry, number 3 out of the 4 drivers. I don't think this is going to be the most popular. That's not normal in a range of products when they launch them. Normally the kind of standard head, if you like, would be the most popular. I think the next 2 drivers that I'm about to show you will definitely be the top 2 drivers. So they've got 2 versions, which is Max D and Max K. Now, Max D you might have seen before in different brands. It's the maximum draw. It's the most draw bias they have. So if you're a guy that kind of peels it off to the right and loses the ball right in the fairway, Max D is going to be the product that you'd probably want to have a go with. It's going to launch the ball a little bit higher, a little bit more draw bias, and you're really going to help you square the face up, and this will kind of be for that slicer out there. And then they've got this one, which is Max K. So it's the 10K story. Their most forgiving driver. So not only have you got all the adaptability of the cog system in this product, you've also got a huge amount of forgiveness across the face. So wherever you hit this ball across the face, it's going to really keep the face nice and square and give you a really nice tight dispersion. But look, it's great looking product. You've got a different color range from black, red, blue and into the silver for the 4 different heads to give you a really clear indication of what the product is. Some good shafts in there. We've got Denali across the board in the range this year as well, so some really good product. There's enough of me talking. I think it's time for us to hit these 4 drivers. So we'll jump straight into the bay. We're here at the Biggleswade store, beautiful sunny day, and I've got the LS model first. So this is the low spin model, a little bit tighter in the head, so a little bit deeper, a little bit squattier. That's what you tend to see into a low spin driver. Initial thoughts are straight away, the outline of the top is incredible. So a lovely little straight line across the top where the face meets the crown, and I think the way the C or the Cobra crown, if you like, it pops out the face, really helps line the product up. The face looks a lot sharper. The center of the club is way more exaggerated, so lining the ball up with the center of the face really is made quite easily with this product. So we know from history that low spin isn't my friend, so let's see what this feels like. Pretty good, felt nice off the face. Pretty good ball speed, and low spin it definitely was. Oh, that was solid. That felt really nice. Really soft but solid feeling off of the face. So not a huge amount of feedback, which I like. 270 carry, 305 total, pretty good for me on a driver. So one more with the LS. Well, that was nutted. Absolutely. Let's just, I mean, you might have to ignore the first 2 or 3, but there's some good ball prints in there. So, again, good ball speeds, 162 off the face, but a really low spinning head. So I'm going to jump straight into the standard model now. So typically with this type of product, I'd be looking at something like 10.5. We know in history that I wouldn't want the ball to go left. So this is where this driver could work for me quite nicely, because I could add loft and make the driver nice and flat at the same time. So in terms of the shape on the standard head, a little bit longer from toe to heel, a little bit wider and deeper from front to back, offers you a lot more forgiveness. Now, what I also kind of noticed there when we pop the ball straight behind the club head is, because of that toe to heel length, this centre part that you can see, the black part of the middle of the face, actually looks a little bit bigger as well. So from a confidence point of view, when you lay that down behind the golf ball, you feel like you want to absolutely strike that out the middle. So let's see what this does. So hopefully the spin will pop up a little bit. I mean, that was unreal. A little bit low toe. Wow, that felt great. 275 carry. Spins popped up to 2000, so just got into my little sweet spot there. Missed that one. So that's quite a nice one. Low toe, not a great strike. Still got some ball speed though, so really consistent with that. Again, spin hasn't gone all over the place, so let's. Wow. Super solid off the face. What's the yardage coming out at? 270 carry. Good spin, great consistency. But I tell you what, dispersion on that was absolutely superb. Now into the product that I think is probably going to be the most popular. Not necessarily my type of product. Now, they do a lady's head in this as well. So in the Max K, they do the head, the lady's head. It's a little bit gold, so really easy to hit, really forgiving for any lady golfers out there as well. So the shaft options in here, like I say, all Denali, everything from A-flex all the way through to extra stiff. Max immediately, when you sit it down, sits a little bit close. Very similar in shape and style to the previous head, but again, just slightly closed in its setup. So not the driver for me, because we're all probably going to know where this one's going to end up, but let's see what happens. Feels beautiful off the face, I will say, but you can see from that, just a normal swing for me. A little bit lighter in this shaft as well for that player that struggles with the ball that goes to the right. So lighter shaft in the product and closed club face only means one thing, which is me trying to not hit it left. There you go, there's your 2 lefts. I'm not sure we need to hit any more. Both out the middle of the face. Hit them quite nicely, but that draw bias really kicking in there. Some good yardage still, but not the product for me, I'm afraid. It will be, however, incredibly popular to market. Now, the price of Cobra drivers this year, they have popped up a little bit. They are going to be, the new models are going to be at 469 across the range. So, popped up 30, 40 pounds on the previous Darkspeed generation. But, do you know what, so far, it's the first review of the year, guys, but I tell you what, versus their previous model, I actually really am liking the story behind DS Adapt. I'm not entirely convinced how easy it's going to be for the fitters to really get their head around this. They've actually put, what Cobra have done this year, they've even put a QR code on the back of the head, so you can scan a QR code and understand what cog setting you need to put in. So they have got a new fitting tool that the fitters and the retailers can use, so you can put a few shots and bits of details into their app, and they'll help you, guide you towards which cog system you need. So they're trying to do everything they can to really help you dial in a drive. Now, This one is really important. We've seen 2024 has seen this kind of explosion of 10K product, this ultra forgiving product where you can hit it anywhere off the face and it stays nice and tight in dispersion. Not driven around ultra speed, it's driven around ultra consistency. So immediately as I put that down, a little bit similar to the Max D, which you would expect in the same family, but not obviously as closed in the face, and you can tell it's a little bit, it always looks a little bit longer, so there's weight further and further back from the face. Ultra confidence across the face, nice and wide here. Ball sits really nicely and cleanly in that middle. So let's hit a couple with this. Felt good. 286. Wow, that's long. 286 carry. 308 total. Let's hit another one. That was really good. Yeah, really consistent. Spins popped up in there. Strike was a bit off the centre, so I'd expect the spin to be out on that one. So come on, one more. Feels really solid, this product. This product, I think, is going to be incredibly popular. I think the Max family, so Max D, Max K, in the new DS Adapt are going to be incredibly popular for 2025. However, if you're asking me to pick which one would be my favourite out of the four, I'm definitely going to stay the standard head, the X. And for me, it looks the neatest. I think it frames the ball incredibly well. It's the one I obviously hit the best, so performance was good for me, and it kind of fits what I'm looking for in a driver. So there we go, guys. DS Adapt, Cobra's new driver for 2025. It's going to be an interesting year for them. Darkspeed didn't maybe have the explosion that I was expecting when I saw it a year ago, but I think DS Adapt could just move them on that little bit more in the driver market. Great options, great flexibility to the product, and it will be in the fitting kits very, very soon. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends.